Welcome to this video of two heartwarming stories that remind us of the power of human kindness and the importance of protecting our planet's wildlife. These stories are a powerful reminder of the positive impact we can have when we come together to protect and preserve vulnerable species. In a world often filled with negative news, these inspiring tales of rescue and recovery will lift your spirits and renew your faith in humanity. Number 1. A group of kind-hearted gold miners stumbled upon a lost and orphaned polar bear on the remote Russian island of Bolshevik. The poor cub was struggling to find food and was on the brink of death, having lost her mother. Despite strict rules forbidding it, the miners took it upon themselves to care for the bear and save her life. They lovingly tended to her and provided her with food, shelter, and attention. In no time, the cub became attached to the miners and started behaving like a dog, playing with them and even hugging them. The female cub spent several months living close to humans. It was only a matter of time before she would grow into a massive predator weighing over 200 kilograms, and the gold miners who raised her knew they needed to act fast to save her. However, when the miners completed their work and had to return to the mainland, they were worried about the bear's fate. They knew she wouldn't be able to survive on her own, so they contacted the authorities and asked for help. The only problem was that they could only get in touch with the rescuers at the end of their work stint, as they had no connection at the base. So by that time, the workers were already leaving the island and the cub behind. The only solace was that they left behind a large open rubbish site, which offered a chance for the cub to survive on her own for a few more weeks. The Royev Rushiai Zoo in Krasnoyarsk and the Moscow Zoo worked together to rescue the bear just in time. A helicopter was flown to the island to retrieve her, and she was taken to Moscow for quarantine. The bear won't be able to be reintroduced to the wild because she is already tamed. She has found a new home in captivity, where she'll be safe and loved. The miner's act of kindness has not only saved her life, but also given her a chance at a better future. Number 2. A young female polar bear was rescued from certain death after getting her tongue stuck in a sharp-edged can of condensed milk. The 2-year-old bear was spotted wandering desperately in the remote village of Dixon, located in the Arctic region of northern Russia, with the can wedged tightly in her mouth. She approached locals in search of help. Despite her distressed state, the cub was not aggressive at all. Residents attempted to assist her several times. However, they soon realized that they could not pull it out without causing her further injury. With no other option, the locals knew they had to call in expert help to save the bear's life. Even though it is more than 2,000 miles away, the Moscow Zoo dispatched a team of specialists to rescue the bear, who was clearly in a great deal of pain and distress. Once they arrived, the team worked tirelessly to sedate the bear, carefully remove the can from her mouth, and treat her injuries with antibiotics. After a successful operation, the bear was flown to a nearby release area, where she was left to recover with a feast of fish. The team from Moscow Zoo were thrilled with the success of the rescue, and emphasized the importance of protecting vulnerable polar bear populations from the threats posed by human activity. As global warming continues to melt their natural habitat, more and more polar bears are turning to landfills and other human settlements for food, making them increasingly reliant on our waste. By working together to protect these amazing animals, we can help ensure their survival for generations to come. In the end, the young polar bear was lucky to have encountered such compassionate humans who were willing to go to great lengths to save her life. With their help, she can now look forward to a bright future, living and thriving in her natural habitat alongside her fellow polar bears. Now, as we come to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories.